Starfleet finally struck back. The Klingons have gone too far this time. Those marauding,
What's going on?
uncivilized...
The USS Sentinel just fought a couple birds of prey in the neutral zone.
The engagement ended inconclusively, with no ships destroyed and no loss of life.
He wants to start a fight.
The captain of the Sentinel showed the Federation how a true Starfleet captain acts.
Hey, Milan, since when are you the authority on captains, cadet?
What's the matter, Forrester? Are you afraid that you actually might have to fight someday?
Are you afraid your facts won't support your story?
Leave him be, David. I can't believe you're supporting him. He's making sense.
You're wrong.
No, you're wrong. You're the one who... I liked the other David Forrester better.
What are you gonna do?
Trouble with the crew, Forrester?
Listen, you handle your crew. I'll handle mine. Come on.
We need a captain like Kirk to avenge Bicea.
Cadet's log. I asked Captain Sulu about Milan's Vanguard speeches today. He said that Starfleet follows the policy of IDIC, infinite diversity in infinite combinations. This means we have to respect Milan's beliefs, even if we disagree with them. I've got to admit, it's hard to respect a belief that doesn't respect the rights of others. But I'll try to do my best for the command staff and for Starfleet.
The Federation Council President formally apologized to the Klingon High Council over the aggressive actions by the USS Sentinel.
What?
The Klingons concede that the discharge of weapons was based on a misunderstanding.
Oh, I don't believe it. They sold us out.
Face it, Milan, you're wrong.
But the Federation apologized to butchers.
Sit down.
I'm not gonna sit down. It's the Federation's future that's at stake here. I can't watch this.
He is way out of line.
Lofty words for someone who refuses to get involved.
I'm worried about her.
Me too.
And Dorians are different, David. Their ways with dealing with grief have nothing to do with being calm. This Ice Queen act is bizarre.
Yeah, it's unnerving to see her so controlled.
David, it's affecting the team's performance.
How do I get her scores back up?
I don't know. It looked like she did much better in the last mission. What happened before that?
I don't know. Thanks, Jeff. I'll think about it.
Sure.
This is Trekzone Plays. And you can get exclusive behind-the-scenes info and first-play access to all Trekzone podcasts by becoming a member today. Click join on every Trekzone video on YouTube. Go to the trek.zone/support or scan the QR code on screen throughout the show.
For several years, we've been receiving subspace distress calls from the HIA system just outside of Gorn space. These signals seem to come from every known race in the quadrant, as well as several races we've never heard from before. We have tried answering these beacons, but have received no reply. Go to the HIA system and determine the source of these signals and hopefully stop them by solving any problems.
Captain's log, stardate 3262.4. We're en route to the HIA system to investigate a strange set of subspace distress calls. We don't know why so many different races would be in distress in a single system, but I guess that's what we'll find out.
Course laid in, Captain.
We're being hailed by everyone. All of the known space-traveling races in this quadrant. And a few I've never heard of before.
How many ships are there, Mr. Sturck?
None, sir. The messages appear to originate from HIA 5.
Return the hails, Magia.
They don't seem to be responding. Wait. They've changed. There are several sources now. One of them is repeating our hail. Captain,
This phenomenon may be a type of subspace resonance, capturing and repeating all subspace messages broadcast within the system.
If that's what it is, then it's coming from the moons of that gas giant. All the messages are originating from there. Captain, a Gorn ship is approaching from the other side of the sun.
Perhaps its captain can answer some of our questions.
There's no response, Captain. Hailing channel open, Captain.
This is Captain Sushin of the Gorn Harvester ship Sweet Song. Why is a human starship in this system?
I am Captain David Forrester of the United Federation of Planets. We are responding to a number of subspace distress calls that are coming from this system.
There are no other ships in this space but yours and mine. Ah, you must be referring to the mimics.
What are the mimics?
A space-dwelling life form. They generate their own warp phenomenon and travel between the stars. More important, they receive subspace transmissions and repeat them. This makes them a prized commodity on the Gorn homeworld. They can be quite entertaining.
In what way are they entertaining, Captain?
When given the right subspace inducement, those creatures sing along the subspace bands. We then take the sound into an audible band that is delightful to listen to. Now, I must harvest some mimics for the next concert. They do not fare well in captivity and must be constantly replaced.
Sturek, what is your estimate of the intelligence level of these mimics?
Captain, the fact that these mimics use distress calls when the Gorn ship approaches indicates that they have a modicum of intelligence. They seem to be aware that the appearance of the Gorn Harvester presents a danger to them.
Captain, a Gorn ship is approaching from the other side of the sun.
Perhaps its captain can answer some of our questions.
I am now scanning for life forms known to be capable of surviving in these conditions. I have found the source of the broadcast, Captain. There are approximately 40 silicon-based life forms within the ring segments indicated by Ensign Magia.
The messages just changed, Captain. Mostly random exclamations. I think they're reacting to Mr. Sturek's probes.
That would indicate these beings are capable of detecting and emitting subspace frequencies.
The mimics are not responding, Captain. They are using broadcast replications. Mostly musical wave patterns. Hailing frequency open, Captain.
Thank you for your explanation of the situation, Captain. We'll leave you to go about your business. Captain, if you take that ship anywhere near those mimics, I'll blow you out of the system. Captain, I must ask you to cease your activities. These mimics are in danger from your actions.
Captain David Forrester, this interference in Gorn traditions will not be taken lightly. Leave this system now, before I am forced to call on the Royal Gorn Navy.
Very good, Captain Sushin. We'll leave now, but we will make a full report to the Federation. I assure you, Captain, that we will defend the mimics from your actions. I'm not taking any more of this, Sushin. Mr. Korn, red alert. I must ask you to leave the system now, Captain. Please, do not make me enforce my request.
Very well, Captain. I will return to Gorn space. But I will send the Gorn Navy to deal with you.
The Gorn vessel is leaving the system, sir.
Captain, we may be able to save the mimics by taking them from the system.
Sturek, I want you to come up with a method of luring the mimics away from this area. While that's happening, we can orbit HEA 5 to stay hidden. Magia, update Starfleet about our situation. While that's happening, we can orbit HEA 5 to stay hidden.
Captain, there is a ship entering the system. It seems to be a Gorn military vessel. The Gorn captain is hailing us, Captain.
Federation vessel.
This is Captain Zeshar of the Gorn Naval Destroyer Long Flame. State your business in our space.
We are going to make sure your people cease killing the mimics. We are here to defend the mimics that your people have been driving to near extinction. Turn your ship around and get out of the system, or we will open fire. Captain Zashar, we are here to defend the mimics from possible genocide by your people. We do not intend to leave the system without assurances from your government that they are safe.
I am here to protect the mimics from the harvesters. Perhaps you've seen some, human. I assure you that no true Gorn would kill these magnificent wonders.
I am glad to hear it. What's the matter, Zashar? Trying to weasel out of a fight because you know a Federation science vessel can tear you apart? Red alert! I am not impressed by your patrolling, Captain. You let butchers like Captain Sushin harvest these creatures while you choose to look the other way. I am glad to hear it. You ought to look out for a ship called the Sweet Song. If we had not been here, he would have harvested mimics without you being aware of the fact.
Our patrols in this area are limited. Many are unwilling to give up the pleasure of listening to the mimics. But perhaps we could come to an agreement between the Gorn and the humans to patrol this region together.
That sounds like an excellent idea, Captain. I shall notify the Federation and Starfleet. Perhaps something can be arranged.
Captain, something is warping into the system. They're powering up their shields and weapons.
Captain, all of the messages have changed into distress call.
Life support has been hit. Lower shields are critical, sir. Port side shields have been hit. Lower shields online. Forward shields repaired. Port side shields repaired. Port engines are critical. Lower shields are critical, sir. Shields repaired.
I'm receiving a message from Starfleet. We're to return to Starbase immediately.
Course laid in, Captain.
The mimics are not responding, Captain. They are using broadcast replications. Mostly musical wave patterns.
Lower shields repaired.
Hailing frequency open.
Mission accomplished, Starfleet.
By chasing off the Harvester and negotiating with the Gorn naval vessel, you showed both decisiveness and diplomacy. You have solved the mission in the best possible way. Congratulations. Excellent, Cadet. Your score and performance on this scenario were well above average.